thanks again for coming back. It's always nice to see you. And as always, get yourself into a nice and comfortable position. Not like the normal comfortable positions. No. This time it must be unique. This time it must be special. This time it must be different. Got it? Great. That's it. And I just want you to sink in to this comfortable position. I want you to let my words just flow in through you and just feel so natural. Let them pierce your subconscious, so natural in a flow. As you sink in to your position, and I want you to think about what you'd like to achieve just from this meditation. What benefits? For some people, it's better sleep. For others, it's clarity of thoughts. Some people's just more calmness, more love, more peace in their minds, in their lives. Today's meditation is a little bit different. We're going to get in touch with your inner soul and your inner child all at the same time. You ready? And to start us off, I'm going to tell you a bit of a story. Now you got to give it a bit of a time. Believe me, there's a purpose behind this. So there was this psychologist, best to ever do it. But in the beginning, he wasn't really known as the best. He was a child psychologist. We'll call him Dr. Jeff. Now, Dr. Jeff has had a special ability to help kids, in particular those with ADHD, those who were depressed, those who were just facing abusive homes and come back to school as bullies and stuff like that. And he had a special ability to help them not just focus more at school, but see life in a better way. And when they asked him, he had done this with over 200 kids and become successful every single time with each and every single case. When they asked him, they said, "Doctor, how do you always get the results every single time, predictably so?" And he said, "It's easy. It really only takes about 4 sessions to fully sink in and make it sustainable. But after 1 session, you'll see the results." And they were intrigued. They're like, "Well, how do you do it?" And he explained. He said there's 4 words, right? There's only 4 words that I use. And I tell the kids, I let them explain their story. I let them tell me what they're going through. I let them explain to me what's in their hearts, what's on their minds. And I tell them these 4 things. I say, "Thank you." I say, "I love you." "I forgive you." And "I'm sorry." And "Thank you." I say, "Thank you." "I love you." "I'm sorry." And "I forgive you." Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. And I forgive you. Let those words just melt into your entire soul, just relieving you from any pain, any horror, any past traumas, anything that's sinking your heart, weighing you down a bit. I'm sorry. Anything that may be wavering on your mind. Thank you. Anything you feel like you may not be able to recover from. I love you. Anything you feel is bigger than you. I forgive you. Let it all just sink in. Let it all just Melt away the weight. Feel the weight lifted off your shoulders as you take deep, big inhalations. Feeling the goodness enter in all the way through your entire body. And exhale. Just feel a big, deep relief. And do it again, inhaling all the good stuff, all the goodness. The I'm sorry, the thank you, the I love you, the I forgive you. Just exhaling any bad stuff, any heavy stuff, any stuff that has the ability to weigh you down, weigh your abilities down. Let it all go. Let it all go. Okay, just sinking deeper into this place. Just if any thoughts come up, don't ignore them, acknowledge them. Just watch them flow through. Just watch them flow through. Watch them flow through. And remember, thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. And I forgive you. And this part of the meditation, I want you to think of yourself. I want you to see yourself in a third person view perspective. See yourself looking at yourself almost as if it were a dream. Now, I want you to say to yourself, thank you. Now, what are some of the things you want to thank yourself for? Maybe it's thanking yourself for pushing so hard against all odds. Maybe it's thanking yourself for not flipping out when you should have. You're in the right to. Thanking yourself for loving yourself so much. Thanking yourself for always showing up and being there. Maybe it's thanking yourself for being there for others when they needed you the most. Even when you were not at your strongest, you still showed up for someone else. That's pretty powerful. I want you to thank yourself. Say it. Either in your heart, in your subconscious, or with your mouth out loud. Just say thank you. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for being you. Just thank yourself. Then say I love you. Just explain to yourself why you love yourself. Maybe it's because you look so amazing. You're gorgeous in every sense. Maybe you love yourself because you're strong, you're beautiful, you're bold. Maybe you love yourself because you always follow your own intuition and don't listen or settle for anyone else's. Maybe you love yourself because you never settle and always pushing through the hard stuff. Maybe you love yourself because you love others. Whatever your reasons are, just remind yourself, I love you. I love you for always being there for me. I love you for taking care of us when no one else could and no one else would. I love you for all the years we've been together and never quit on me. I love you. I love you. I love you. What do you love yourself for? What is it about you that you love so much for? Then I want you to say, I'm sorry. What are you sorry for? What is it that you could have done that you still haven't? Or What is it that you experienced that was out of your control? But a small part of you finds a way to blame yourself. What is it that you're sorry for? I'm sorry the world's been so hard on you. I'm sorry that we didn't really get a chance to do what we dreamed for. I'm sorry that we're sometimes too tired to be with ourselves. I'm sorry you had to go through all this pain. I'm sorry that all these things happened to you. I'm sorry if I ever failed you in any way, in any shape, and in any form. I'm sorry. What are you sorry for? What are you apologizing to yourself for? What should you apologize to yourself for? I'm sorry. Lastly, I forgive you. The most important one. I forgive you. What are you forgiving yourself for? What are you forgiving yourself for? I forgive you for feeling insecure about that. You were too young and you didn't know better. If you knew better, you'd do better. I forgive you for all that which came through to you. I forgive you for not always being able to choose us. I forgive you for the mistakes you're about to make, the mistakes you've made in the past, the mistakes you're currently making. I forgive you. You have been forgiven. And as a result, I love you. As a result, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what you're about to face. But I love you so, so much. And I just have to thank you. Thank you for always being there, always showing up. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. I forgive you.